You live here at Buccaneers Stadium. Our score with 4:08 to play in this Region 4 championship game. The Judson Rockets are leading the Corpus Christi Carroll Tigers by a dominating score of 30-0, Paul.
There you see the graphic. 8 plays, 44 yards, 3 minutes elapsed time. Capped off by the 8-yard run off right tackle by Isom Langford.
You're right. It really is nice to see the ability to get in so many younger kids, so many of the juniors, the future prospective running backs for the Judson Rockets this year. They really do. It's almost as we call them the University of Judson because it just never seems to be a deplenished line, a deplenished running back core. They always have somebody ready to take their place.
You know, they have 13 assistant coaches at Judson. That's almost as many as the Spurs.
Larry Brown will be happy to hear that. Also, this year, I believe, is this the first year they split the high schools? Is that right?
I'm really not certain about that. I'm really not knowledgeable enough about that situation to comment on it. You know, you hear all these exaggerated stories about how many players they have and how many coaches they have, and they have 17 campuses. I don't really know. I do know this. If you have those kind of resources, you're silly not to take advantage of them, and you shouldn't have to go around apologizing for them.
Not at all. Not at all. I tell you, I've seen this program grow tremendously. I can remember doing games with the Judson Rockets back when Larry Satcher was the head coach. The Rockets were 0-11 back in the early 70s. Boy, has that changed.
Judson used to come to Lockhart and get beat. Those days have changed.
And who would be playing on that team in Lockhart?
No. I can't take credit for that. This is another era.
Right now, the delay you're witnessing is a resetting of the clock. They had some time ticked off. They wanted to make sure that the Tigers, of course, had every chance in the world to attempt a comeback here. But when you're down 30-0, the Rockets appear to be playing the winner of the Houston-Stratford and the Sugarland-Willow Ridge game. That game was being played tonight at 7:30 out in the Astrodome. And we'll bring you an update tonight on KSAT 12 Sports at 10 o'clock on that ball game. To kick off once again, Bobby Vorpahl. Back deep is Sanders and Garza. The kick goes right to Garza at his own end zone. He will run out at the 10, across the 15 where he is dropped.
If you put any stock, Greg, in the Harris power